Hello, my lovely. Good evening. This is Life Issue, and this is Blessing. Thank you, everyone that subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you want to be getting news as it is dropping. There is a red button below. Click on it, and then you will be subscribed to my channel. All right. So, what do I want to really talk about this evening? Is about these two. I will call them old people because when at the age of 40, at the age of 40, 50, the youth should be looking up to you for advice. The things that you should be doing on social media should be more like, advisory role and trying to correct the ills of the society. Okay, so I expect people who are matured who are on social media not just to be, talking craps and things that are not necessary. And what am I referring to? I'm talking about Iyabo and Kemi's, saga. When I read Kemi's response to Iyabo's Mother's Day video, for a second I was like, really? Coming from an older woman, what was the cause? What was her response to that all about? Calling her names, telling her how she's going to continue crying, how she's sleeping with a pastor, how her child is a prostitute. In African culture, an elder person actually is the one that's supposed to show light. Kemi is not showing light to the youth. It's either today she's after Davido, or she's after Regina, or she's after someone else. I know she's trying to create awareness. She's trying to make money off people like Linda or other social bloggers like me. But really, sometimes you need to define what you are meant for. Blogging is not about just, let me just talk, or let me just, sometimes you should be an influencer that people will follow. You should be someone that people should listen to and know that what you are saying makes sense. Kemi really is losing respect by what she says and the way she goes about it. She calls herself a journalist and that she went to school of journalism. And so the way she talks and the way she reports her news or make her comments makes people wonder, even me, I wonder if actually she went through the four walls of any school, any journalism school. So I don't really think she did, if you ask me. If you have a problem with Iyabo, if you have a personal problem with her beef, okay, if you think that she's the one that sent you to prison, address her, talk to her, deal with her. Stop swearing on the child, on the poor innocent girl. If you have any evidence against her daughter that she's involved in any prostitution or she's involved any wrongs, let us see it. Bring it out. The whole world wants. I'm a blogger. I'm looking for story. I'll blog it for you. I'll help you spread the news. But making empty threats and making empty comments on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, just because you want to get more followers, is really stupidity and is really not an earthly way of doing things in Africa. So please stop talking about people without any evidence. The other day you were after the video did this, the video did that. We're asking you, show us the evidence, give us evidence, bring. Now is Iyabo. Iyabo's child is this. Iyabo slept with. Please, if you caught her with the pastor in question, please, we need the video. If you saw her daughter anywhere, any uncalled for location or place, because Kemi, show us the video. Until you do that, what we want to do is less of you talking or attacking people without any cause. And I'm going to show everyone Iyabo Ojo's educated, meticulous, and matured response to her. This is the way to handle bullies, because I think Kemi is a bully. Iyabo, after watching your video, which I'm going to show everyone now, I'll say I don't know much about you. The first time I ever, saw your video was Mother's Day video, and after watching all that's going on and I saw your video, all I can say is you have my respect. Okay, you have my respect for being a single mom, for everything you passed through, and for you to be able to articulate what you are saying to Kemi. I respect you. Okay, so if you haven't seen Iyabo's respond to Kemi, please watch it and you will see the kind of person she is and the kind of soul she is. And I'm telling you, if both of them are in this part of the world, by now Kemi should be in prison, because that what she has been doing or she's doing to people is defamation of character. And for me, that is millions. I wish she's in this country. Both of them are here. By now, Iyabo and Davido could have collected a lot of money from her or make her pay for the rest of her life. You can't just go on and just start talking about people without any evidence. It doesn't make sense. If so anybody can send you a DM. Anybody can send you a private message, okay? And tell you they are who. Are you sure? Have you investigated? Have you traveled there? Do you know who the person is? You're just saying you just saw a DM. A DM. I can send you a DM. It's not DM. I can tell you I'm Buhari's PA. All right. I'm just gonna say listen to Yabo's comment and her response to Kemi, and drop your comment. What do you think? How do you think she responded? Do you think what she said is right? Do you think is matured? Because I think it's matured. Now, when you finish listening, please subscribe to my channel, hit the button so that next video I'm posting you will get it. Ciao, thank you.
Madam Kemi, this video is for you. My tears are no longer tears of sorrow, and forget it. That's far and long gone. Every tear I shed are tears of joy, and it shall remain so forever, in Jesus' name. Now, I have said to myself I was never going to reply you. Well, ignore, because I just feel you're elderly, and I don't really want to have, a social media fight with you. Now, you're crossing the line by talking about my daughter. You are crossing the line. If you have evidence like you claim, you said a letter was sent to you and they traced it to my PA's number. Her number was never registered under Pinky's Foundation. I have never registered any number under Pinky's Foundation. If you have all this evidence that you claim that you have, please provide it. Post it. Let us see. Or better still, send it to me. And then let's take it up from there. We have law in this country. There are law. And those laws are there to guide you and help you. If you have proof, like you said you have, please provide it. Now, until you can provide it, kindly leave my kid's name off your mouth. Because the next time you come at my kids, madam, you will visit that prison again. You wrote stuff about me that you claimed that my PA or my manager sent you a letter. Now, did you take that time to call that number? Or did you take that time to do your investigation well? You didn't. The pastor in question, I don't know whether he was the one or his member or his kids got you arrested. I was called upon. They wanted to use me as an ambassador for the police department. I got to their office and then they were asking about this case, your case. And they said I should write what happened. And I did. I don't know if what I wrote landed you more days in prison. But whatever the situation is, you came at me. I was asked a question. And I said yes. She came at me for some reasons I don't know. The only thing I knew is, I think you called yourself God in one of your posts. You posted something that annoyed me and I blocked you. And 2 days later, boom, you came at me. What I do with my life has nothing to do with you. Now, as a journalist, if you choose to write about me, which is normal, please always have your facts. Always have your proof, your evidence. Because mercy words, they don't count. When you have your proof, when you have your evidence, and then you come at me, that will be fine. But when you don't have this proof or this evidence, and you get arrested for defamation of character, that is not my fault. You can't get a sorry from me, and you will never get a sorry from me. But one thing I can assure you, that the next time you talk about my daughter without having proof, or you talk about my son without having proof, Madam Kemi, you will go back to jail, because I would be on your case with the law. And I promise you that. I am not joking. I don't joke when it comes to my kids. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I probably might not even answer you. If you like you said, that my manager sent you a letter and said something about my daughter, you have to provide it. If you don't have those evidence to provide, madam, stop talking about my kids. Stop swearing. I am doing this video out because if you try it again and I come after you, if the whole world come to me and say, let her go, I will not listen. I don't joke with my kids. I'm an adult. I'm 41. I'll be 42 in December. I am an adult, right? What I do or don't do with my life is my choice, not yours. You have kids. I have never come to ask you why with your father. How many men did you have your kids for? I have never talked about you before. I don't know you. I have never seen you. Until you wrote about me, I had no issues with you. I blocked you before you wrote about me because your post I did not like. I really can't remember what you posted, but you posted something about you being God or something. Madam Kemi, you said you're going to release every evidence, blah, blah, blah. Until you release them, please keep my kid's name off your mouth. If anybody has said anything to you, until you can provide evidence, I am repeating myself again. Madam Kemi, or Auntie Kem, that's what I call you behind you, and I've said it in your face before. Auntie Kem, please don't let me come at you with the law. And this time it's not going to be nice, because you're joking with my kids, you're calling their names, and it's really pissing me off. So take this. Take it and be wise. Thank you.